Hello and welcome everyone to Anfield's Road TV. A watch along Barcelona versus Real Madrid. Thought it'd be a good game. The Super Cup final, of course. A lot of quality on show tonight, and fingers crossed we've got a lot of goals. Certainly will be a lot of quality in this game as well, everyone. But hopefully you've all had a very good end to your weekend anyway, Reds and any Real Madrid Barca fans. Welcome to tune in as well. You're absolute legends. And big up there, Callum. How are we? How are we, lads? Is Jack up live? Yeah, apologies there, Callum's just getting some couple of graphic bits done for the show, mate. Been quite busy today anyway, so which is all well and good. Always happy to be so as well. But Reds, as Real Madrid or Barca fans anyway. In terms of the starting 11 as well, I do apologise, chat. Usually have the start 11 graphic on either side anyway, but there's been a bit chocker today. But we'll quickly go into obviously a team going into this game anyway. For Barca and Real Madrid, it is as followed anyway. In terms of the build up to this competition as well, obviously that led to obviously the Real Madrid Barca final. Athletic Bilbao did get beat by this Real Madrid Barca side 2-0 in one of the semi-finals, and Real Madrid played Mallorca in the semi-final respectively and beat them 3-0. So this is why it should be a game with a lot of quality, and certainly with the talent that Real Madrid and Barcelona do possess. Barca this season especially been very disappointing. Under obviously Hansi Flick, they were absolutely flying at the beginning of the La Liga campaign, but the last couple of weeks as well, you just look at the La Liga table. Atletico Madrid literally has been creeping up with Diego Simeone. I feel the La Liga title will be won by Atletico Madrid this season. I think they've looked a more compact, a more composed, better defensive side anyway. And especially with Julian Alvarez coming to Atletico this season in the window anyway, not the January, the window in the summer. He's done really well, and especially with Griezmann and other attacking players Atletico do have. I think they've got absolutely everything, exactly what they want really going into this season, going into the latter half of the latter half of the season really. But Real Madrid, Thibaut Courtois in goal as always. It's always good to see him, apart from when we played him in the final. But best goalkeeper around, him and Alisson, two of the best goalkeepers, if not the best, two of them at what they do. Sadly, Real Madrid's man of the match in that finals, remember. Top goalkeeper, though. Vasquez is playing right back. Danny Carvajal, let's have a quick look. Is he injured? Yeah. Obviously, Carvajal's out due to a knee injury anyway. We're checking on my notes. And then you got Tchouaméni playing centre-half, as he has done many times this season. Obviously, filling in for the lads at the back anyway. Nacho did go to the Saudi League, which was a bit of a mad decision, if I'm being honest. Obviously, didn't renew his contract at the beginning of the year anyway. But Tchouaméni playing centre-back this year, as he has done for a couple of months already this year. Rudiger playing the left-sided centre-half. Mendy, Valverde, Camavinga, Rodrigo, Bellingham, Vinicius Jr. and Kylian Mbappe leading the line for Real. And for Barca this evening, it is Szczesny. If you didn't know, he did obviously move to Barcelona this season, which was good for him, really, giving him a big opportunity. Barca playing Koundé, Kabassi, Martinez and Baldi. Kabassi, very one of the highly best up and coming centre halves in European football, and as is Barca in many of the years gone by, they've got some of the best young talent come through in Spain anyway, certainly, and he's one to keep an eye on. Barca's number 2 this evening. And then you've got Gavi, Casado and Pedri as well. Is that the Casado? Yeah, obviously 21 years old as well. Played a couple of times this season, but more or less off the bench. I'm leading the line for Barca this evening is a very exciting forward three. Rafinha playing left wing, Lewandowski and Yamal. You're all those three anyway. But Rafinha, since he's left Leeds, I think he's been one of Barca's best players. Took a little bit of while to get really going, but I think especially this season. He's done really well for Barca. One of their main outputs in goals, and Lewandowski is Lewandowski, as we know in that regard. In terms of this season's campaign, he has got obviously 18 goals, 18 games played for Barca this season. Lewan, and obviously he's registered 16 goals and 2 assists as well, which isn't too bad really as well. Everyone. 3 games a week in February. Big up there, Callum. Yeah, obviously for Liverpool. Obviously, if you missed it. But yeah, check out your score predictions in for this game as well. Callum's going with a 3-1. I'm going to go with a. Yeah, I'm going to go with a Barca win. I think, obviously, last couple of seasons when they've played each other, it's quickly get to me notes on the head-to-head for both of these sides. Over the last couple of seasons. Barca did win away at the Bernabeu, massive 4-0 win not too long ago. And then Barcelona, the game before that, did have a 2-1 win in that regard. And then obviously Real Madrid's 3-2 win that come in round of the 32 in La Liga last season. So there's Barca have had the upper hand in recent seasons, which is mad when you think about the quality that very much Real Madrid do possess. They have been disappointing to say the least as well, especially in La Liga. Obviously, the Champions League over the last 10 years has been very dominant in that, but I don't think it's quite translated into the league campaign, which is a bit mad considering the quality that they do possess. But Liverpool getting Plymouth away from home, nice one there, Callum. I think it's not too bad. As you said there, Buzz, yeah, 3 games in a week in Feb. Yeah, there'll be a lot of rotation for that, Callum. Made up that we have got Plymouth. It's going to be a difficult game, but it could have been a lot more difficult. Could have had a Premier League side sandwiched in between that, in that very chocker-blocker running in February, mate. But yeah, it's going to be a difficult game, but certainly could have been a lot more difficult for Liverpool. So yeah, obviously Plymouth did beat, it was at Brentford in the previous round, in round 3, which is well done to them, and I think they'll be made up to see Liverpool come into their ground as well. That's the beauty of the FA Cup. It's part of being a club at every single one of your clubs as well, seeing the best and world-class players coming to your grounds. That's the most important thing anyway. Big up there, Callum. I've seen Everton away maybe on the 12th of February. Now thought we qualified for top 8 in the UEFA Champions League. People saying we didn't are confused. Yeah, obviously with the Champions League sandwiched in that schedule there, Callum. Obviously Liverpool have done really well in regards to qualification. So there's certainly a lot of room to rotate, and certainly which is good because we're flying high, and obviously a top 8 finish was the priority for Liverpool. It'd be great if we can finish first, but obviously, I think second or third will be fine enough anyway, considering the teams. We can relax. Obviously, as the other teams do battle it out outside the top 8. Obviously, they've still got to play two games. If you don't finish in top 8, you've still got to play another qualification round and then get into the last 16 as well. So it's all well and good for Liverpool. 8th was the priority coming into this season, Champions League, and we've very much done that. As long as we just get an extra point, I think that more or less solidifies Liverpool top spot, I think, or in and around that as well. But if you haven't already done so, everyone, if you haven't dropped a like on the video, it massively helps out the streams as well. I do apologise on the late start, as I said, just getting some graphic bits getting done for tonight anyway, for other shows and everything this week. But everyone, yeah, hopefully we have a very good game tonight, and expecting a game of a lot of quality. I'm going to go with it. Yeah, I'm going to go with a 2-1 Barca win, but we'd love a lot more goals anyway. It's always a joy to watch Real Madrid's attacking line. Doesn't matter if it was in the 2000s, and even now, obviously this competition is getting hosted in Saudi. I think it's Saudi, yeah, which is all well and good. Big competition, but it's all about the prize money, and especially just exposure, really, for more people around the world as well, especially for that part of the world. If you're a Barca or Real Madrid fan, we know obviously Real, and especially Barca and Real, very highly supported in the continent of Asia as well. So it's going to present the fans the opportunity to go to the game as well, which is all what football is all about. Getting football for every corner of the globe, and not just having it in, like, for me, football's a global game. It should be it shouldn't just be left for the people in like your own league or country as well. Football, like the football teams, like Real Madrid, Man United, Liverpool, without the global fan base of all of our teams, we wouldn't be the teams that we are today. So it's a good opportunity for the Saudi Real Madrid fans or people around that continent as well to very much go to the game tonight and build on the atmosphere. And certainly it is very much a big spectacle as well. But I'm telling you, should be a good one. But obviously, we're just speaking about the Champions League knockouts as well. Real Madrid disappointing this season in the campaign in terms of obviously their standings. So not just this game tonight, but certainly over the next couple of weeks, it's going to be a big ask. Not a big ask because they can certainly do it, but a lot of emphasis really in terms of their qualifying for the latter stages of this competition as well, everyone. But chat, how have you been anyway? Hope you've all had a very good, fine evening. Do apologise. Let me just get down my notes anyway. I'll start 11. There was my pen. Was helpful. I knew where my pen was. But yeah, chat, what were you saying in that the Arsenal Manchester United game? What an absolute joke Arsenal are. They have massively, as I quickly, I say quickly, I did this. Oh, did you buy that, chat? Get me pen. So I'll write down my notes anyway. But yeah, chat, ridiculous. How have Arsenal not beaten that Manchester United side, by the way? Like, Kai Havertz, it seems like he's had about 1,000,001 chances to score this season. It was that big chance he missed last week when he's literally underneath the crossbar, and again tonight he's absolutely fluffed his lines in a crucial moment really in this game, which is we're not surprised, but I think you do look at certainly Chelsea and certainly Arsenal. They need that top elite level striker. The strikers out there, you look at Isaac, you look at obviously Gokeres, are very much Sporting Lisbon. There's Osimhen. There's strikers out there like for the big clubs to go and get, but obviously for some bizarre reason, they're not willing to go and spend the money. I get it would be a massive outlay, but let's be honest, 100 million now is like just standard for really any top elite level footballer. Maybe if you went back to 20 years, obviously the 50, it was obviously it was probably the going rate really, 50 million for like the top players, but certainly the 100 million now. The money within the football is massive, and of course it's not going to be 100 million up front. It's going to be very much a structured 100 million pound deal that is broken down over the space of 5 years. So you're never always putting a lot of money up front. I know Newcastle fans won't be happy me saying like go and get Isaac, but let's be honest, Isaac, if he stays fit for the next couple of years, he'll certainly get a big move to a top club anyway. I know I'd certainly take him at Liverpool. I know a lot of Liverpool fans would, as long as he stays fit. But yeah, we are very fastly approaching kick-off here as well, everyone. And yeah, looking forward to this game. The maddest thing with, if no one's watched Real Madrid, especially this season, I've watched them a couple of times, and it's so disappointing in terms of how they've integrated Mbappe into this forward line. Like, obviously, sometimes he's played down the left-hand side, he's played through the middle. Obviously, Vinicius Jr. has been in and out this season due to injury or suspension as well. But like, you look at the caliber of those forward attackers for Real, and you're like, what are they doing really? They should be performing much better than they have previously anyway. Like, you got Jude Bellingham arriving late into the penalty area. But yeah, a team with a lot of talent really anyway. But I do feel, you look at that Real Madrid backline, Mendy coming with a big reputation in terms of what he's done in France anyway, in the Ligue 1, but obviously with him, he's actually suffered massive injuries in his development. Obviously was linked with Alphonso Davies to Real Madrid on a free transfer in the summer. If I'm Alphonso, obviously Liverpool being linked with Alphonso over the last couple of months as well. If I'm Alphonso, go there on a free, go to Real Madrid, be competitive. But yeah, if you've got that option, you go to Real Madrid on a free. But I suppose Real Madrid fans are probably saying, well, you just said that about Alphonso, why not Trent? But Trent, hopefully he signed to Liverpool, but it's one of them. It's out of our hands now, really. as fans. That is, it's not out of hands in terms of the club because obviously they've got the money, they've got the opportunity to very much give to the lads as well. Kunde, interesting. Obviously, he plays right back in this Barcelona system since he's come to Barcelona. Come to the club very much as a solidified centre half, but obviously, especially under Hansi Flick, been really good this season. See, just looking at that bench really for Real, Alaba, Modric, obviously the young lads. What's his name? The Real Madrid. Completely gone arm yet. Let's go to the other bench. Yeah, Enzo. That was it. Come for big money. Brahim Diaz as well. All top talents on the bench. Let's see, Laporte. Laporte in the stands, of course. Plays in the Saudi League. Obviously, probably going to be meeting up with a couple of lads in this game after the full-time whistle. A couple of international teammates anyway. But we are very fastly approaching kick-off here. Right, 1 second here, chat. And we are underway in the Super Cup final here. Real Madrid versus Barca. I'm intrigued to very much see this Barcelona midfield. Pedri and obviously Gavi. Obviously Gavi, and both of them have very much got massive buyouts in their contracts. Probably not going to be triggered by anyone. I think Pedri's got Pedri's got a billion buyout, which is mad. I think everyone pays down in the world football is stupid. But yeah, not quite living up to the standards of obviously Xavi or Iniesta, but as we know, Xavi and Iniesta, generational talents, some of the best, if not the best players in the space of the last 30. Even I think some people might mention some of the two best midfielders ever to play football as well. Just the way they played football just made it look so simple, so easy, really. Obviously, Baldi down this left-hand side. Martinez, I think he come from, was it one of the Athletic Bilbao teams anyway? Very solid, experienced La Liga centre-half. Got quite a fair bit of pace about him as well. Not the slowest really, but from a technical point of view, he's really good. Bringing the ball out from the back. Valverde, possibility for Barca to hit round the break here. Balde down the left-hand side. He's found Rafinha to Yamal. Yamal! Oh, big save by Thibaut Courtois. I'll tell you what, first introduction of this game for Barcelona's prodigy in Yamal. Lovely little finesse from the right-hand side of the penalty area. And Thibaut does get down really well to very much divert that around the right-hand post. Tell you what, he's an absolute octopus, Thibaut Courtois, as we know well and truly. But Rafinha to take this now. Martinez in the penalty area. Got quite a fair bit of tall players back this Barcelona side, but obviously Real with Rudiger in the penalty area. Very aggressive centre half. To Tchouameni, Camavinga. Yamal inside the penalty area now. Yamal, he somehow got away really well there from Camavinga, just on the right hand side of that penalty area. Good, very quick feet there just to evade Camavinga. It's actually good to see Camavinga play in his more natural position in at the heart of that Real Madrid midfield. Obviously, for many of the games in his career anyway, has played down that left-hand side. Obviously, we mentioned with Mendy being injured. Over the last 12 months anyway, Camavinga was utilised. Obviously, in the Champions League final, playing as a left-back against Liverpool as well. But he doesn't moan. I think if he plays left-back, if he plays in that midfield pivot as well, alongside Valverde. It's a poor ball by Vinicius Jr. there. Has apologised. Kunde. Barcelona needs to really transition that a bit quicker, really, going forward. Ball down the left. Martinez. Pedri needs to get his Gavi. To Gavi, nice. Lewandowski really dropping in deep here. Ball done right. Yamal. Lovely little pick out to find Gavi inside the penalty area. Ball to the far post. Oh, it's what? Oh, how's he saved that? Oh, what a save by Thibaut Courtois. It looked like an eternity. That ball was going to fall into the back of the net. I'll tell you what, Rafinha has done so well to evade Vasquez at the far post. He just checked his run and just got ahead, 2-3 yards ahead of him. After Real Madrid right back, but what an opportunity for Barcelona. Rafinha, obviously captain tonight for Barcelona. Ball in, cleared by Real. Possibility for a counter-attack here for Real Madrid. There is. It's a 2-on-2. Kylian Mbappe down the right-hand side. Needs to pick the right ball to find Vinicius Jr. Mbappe! And it's 1-0. Oh, what a goal by Kylian Mbappe, man. Absolutely phenomenal counter-attack against Barcelona. He just waited and he waited and he waited. You'd think, I thought he was just going to hit it ever so slightly. But expert movement by Kylian Mbappe inside Real Madrid in the Barca penalty area there. He's just waited, obviously, for the Barcelona goalkeeper to come out at the right time. And what? Obviously, Szczesny, I feel he should be really staying on his ground there. But a lovely counter-attacking play by Real Madrid. Barca are appealing for a foul in the build-up for me, but it's no foul there, really. But I'll tell you what, two of the most exciting, quick players in world football. The two players in world football that you don't want running at you on a counter-attack. Obviously, Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Jr., really. He does really well there, Kylian. Just holds off the defender. And he's telling the Barca fans just to calm down. Here, Mbappe. What a goal that was. And certainly, yeah, I think that Stuart might be a Barca fan. A Real Madrid fan, sorry. With a massive grin on his face anyway. But yeah, more an opportunity. Big up there, Mark. Barca's are messed up financially though, Mark. But in terms of the predicaments as a club, really, in terms of start 11, they could be a lot more worse off, really. Obviously with Gavi, Pedri, obviously the selling of quite a lot of their obviously the Barca sold quite a fair bit of their rights to their Barca TV, didn't they? In terms of their studio, sold it off for quite a big percentage, really. But it's interesting enough, Barca, I think they're going to start making their own kits. I don't know if that's already started production, really, but it's all about financially how they can get a bit more money into the club. Oh, what a lovely run this is. Oh, what a run by Kylian Mbappe. Oh, he's done so well there. And he's appealing for a free kick there. But a lovely little stop and go by Kylian Mbappe. Just runs straight down the middle of that very much Barcelona midfield. There's no. It'd be interesting to see on the replay if he was deemed to have been touched there in the play. Tell you what, let's have a look at us. Touch away, and yeah, oh, no one touched it there, Kylian. If we're being honest, yeah. If more, he just ran into Koundé. It wasn't a matter of Koundé there, but just looking at that poor defending by Barcelona on a counter attack. I think it was Gavi that lost it just on the edge of their own penalty area off that corner. Just transitioning that really well on the counter. Tell you what, he's just such a deadly forward, Kylian Mbappe in and around the penalty area. So good, man, that finish. He's just waited, just a little subtle dink over Szczesny. Like, what a finish, man. Make sure I've changed our scoreline. So Kylian Mbappe is coming off here. Don't think it'll be a big injury, but obviously the Moroccan winger Brahim Diaz is warming up just in case for Barca. For Real, sorry. But yeah. Obviously Hansi Flick. But yeah, big up there, Mark. Hope you're well, mate. Thank you for tuning in, lads. And every single one of you. If you haven't already done so, do drop a like on the video and very much do get involved in the live comment section tonight as well, everyone. Balde down the left. Needs to get his head up. He's found. Oh, what an opportunity. What a miss. Oh, Rafinha. It was lovely ball down the left-hand side. Transitioned really well. Barca. Balde with an absolutely phenomenal ball to the former Leeds United winger. You'd say, yeah, Thibaut Courtois, he's got arms as big as the River Mersey, mate. So, yeah, the reach on him as a goalkeeper is an absolute joke. But Rafinha really doing that really well this season. Obviously, been utilised by Barcelona over the best part of the last 12, 15 months anyway, down that left-hand side. Especially if Yamal's not been playing, obviously he switches. But tell you what, two of the best wingers in world football. Rafinha, I think his game, I think a lot was asked of him stepping up for Barcelona. But he has certainly made that step up from Leeds to Barca. But yeah, big up there, Zane. Big up there, Zane. Is the La Liga technically better than the Premier League? In what regard, though, Zane? But I don't know if any of you have watched the Spanish football. But in terms of a technical point of view, like the but yeah, it's going to be from a technical point of view, it's very much a technology standpoint. Yamal, little give and go, ball forward here now. But yeah, from a technical point of view, if you've ever watched a La Liga game this season, it's amazing. The way in which, like, obviously the graphics and that, obviously they use quite a lot of advanced technology. If you've ever watched a La Liga game this season, it's amazing. Like you can see all like the data on the screen. It's amazing how they do it. Obviously they use like better HD, like 8K cameras as well on all the La Liga games. So from a viewing perspective, you're not in the ground and all that, but if you're watching from home, it's a step up ahead of the Premier League. Like the Premier League, from a production standpoint, really need to be watching what the La Liga do, in terms of how you can enhance a viewing experience from a production level as La Liga do. It's phenomenal. Hopefully the Premier League do take a bit of notice, really, what they're doing in La Liga, and very much step up their viewing experience, considering obviously the amount of money in the Premier League. Like if La Liga's doing it, then the Premier League should be matching that, or if not, getting better than that, really. Obviously, Pedri brought down there. Big up there, chat. Still think the Premier League is the strongest league to play in. 100% there, Mark, really. It's from a financial sense, obviously the strongest now. Real Madrid will always be Real Madrid, obviously with Perez and the way in which they're structured as a football club, really. It's probably the biggest institution in world football, really. Obviously, Balde down the left, little give and go there. Gavi engineering a bit of space in the central area now. Ball to Balde down the left-hand side now. Looking for an option from Rafinha, trying to beat Rodrigo. Tell you what, it's very good defending for a Brazilian winger. What a good defending there. But obviously, Vasquez being at Real Madrid, obviously, I think his contract does run out this season. I'm not too sure if he's signed a new deal, but obviously he was already on record this season about publicly saying that he wants to stay at Real Madrid, but it just turns down to what they want to do in terms of the transfer market, hence why they've been massively linked with, obviously, Trent in recent weeks, recent months as well. Obviously, but could you imagine a world where Barca get on free transfers Trent and very much Alphonso Davies? That's an absolute joke. That's their left back and right back sorted for like the best part of the last 5-6 seasons. Tell you what, good opportunity to me a corner. That's going to be a throw in for Barca down that left hand side. But yeah, just if you are new around here as well, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And very much hit that subscribe button. Obviously, do plenty of Premier League, Champions League as well. Of course, the Liverpool watch-alongs are all on Anfield Index as well. So make sure you do check out them as well. The link, Mark, drop the link in the chat if you can, please, mate. Not just the watch-alongs, but producing so much great content throughout the season. Pre-match, post-match shows as well. And from an analytical point of view, all the great podcasters and pundits really on there. Rodrigo off the right hand side here now. He's done really well. He's come quite centrally here, Rodrigo. He's got Vinicius Jr. Oh, Mendy out on the overlap. Ball into the penalty area. I'll tell you what, it's a very good collect by Szczesny. Come out really well there. Former Juve goalkeeper, former Arsenal. Not too long. Well, it seems like only yesterday Szczesny did play between the sticks for Arsenal. Obviously, him and Fabianski going head to head not too long ago in an Arsenal shirt. I did rate him in Arsenal, but I don't think certain Arsenal fans did really. Yeah, nice one there, Mark. Obviously, make sure to head over to Anfield Index as well in the comment section below. Drop them a follow. And please do get involved for all the shows that they do as well, everyone. Not just mine. I know a lot of you do get in the lives as well, which very much appreciated, everyone. But yeah, Gavi. Not quite a lot of movement here for Barcelona, which is unlike them, but this could be a potential. It looks like, yeah, Kylian Mbappe's at the ground, but as I said, Barcelona have got no reason really to kick it out. Kylian Mbappe, fair enough. That's good sportsmanship by Barca. So yeah, that was a Liverpool Man United game. That certainly won't be happening. But this could be a very difficult one for Real Madrid. Kylian has suffered quite a fair couple of injuries over the best part of the last 12 months. Even at the time in France, and certainly going to Real Madrid. It's looking like an ankle injury, really. Is he going to be putting something on his ankle? Let's have a little look at this replay from the challenge before. Does he get a touch on it? Oh, no. I tell you what, this could be quite a difficult injury for Real Madrid. Considering, he just buckles his ankle there, chat. Obviously, that challenge before, but he's getting his ankle strapped up, of course. He doesn't want to come off the pitch, but if you're a Real Madrid fan or whatnot, especially with the big Champions League games coming up for Real, you'd just rather get him off the pitch, really, wouldn't you? And that's what Rafinha's saying, hurry up. Hansi Flick's not quite happy with the Real Madrid side anyway. It's all part of the game, just slowing down the game. But I do think that Mbappe is injured, but it's one of them really. Is he playing it a bit on there? Yeah, that's what Rafinha's saying. Just like get him off the pitch. Like, fair play by Rafinha there. Yeah, Rudiger's having a word with him, and that's what Rafinha said to Rudiger. Like, there's no need. They've already taped up his ankle, and that's what Rafinha was saying. Just get it done off the pitch. Fair bit of extra time added on in the first half anyway for them. Ball down the left. Gavi now. Kunde as well. Yeah. 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 Obviously, thoughts and prayers, as Andrew said there, go to everyone affected in the fires in Los Angeles. Yeah. Hopefully, they do find them, mate, anyway. And everyone does get pretty much found that is currently missing. Is that going to be another corner? No. But, yeah, Pedri. Or Casado, sorry. Obviously, the Barcelona midfielder there. But yeah, pick up their chat. If you're just tuning in, Kylian Mbappe did score. Obviously, the only goal of this game so far. It was a lovely little counter-attacking play by Real Madrid off the back of a Barcelona corner. Obviously, he's getting played in Saudi. But yeah, Dani Olmo is on the bench this evening anyway. There's a lot of, obviously, if you missed it in regards to them, obviously in terms of registration for this tournament, they've been allowed permission to register Dani Olmo. Obviously in the league, it's a bit different because obviously with the financial constraints placed on Barcelona so far this season, as I've done the last couple of seasons, obviously Dani Olmo potentially will be interesting to keep an eye on Dani Olmo in terms of registration over the next 2-3 years. Obviously with the wage bill at Barca currently, and especially with the La Liga in terms of the restrictions placed on Barca. So he's done really well there. Rudiger, good defending player by Rudiger. It's a lovely little run by Lewandowski there, getting in behind the Barcelona defence. So if you're a Barca fan, you want a goal really to get back into this game. Ball into the penalty area now for Barca, cleared by Rudiger. Obviously, it's poor. Such a poor clearance by Barca on that corner. Well, not clearance, a ball back into the centre of the pitch. That's going to be a goal kick for Real Madrid. But in terms of when they've got that ball onto the byline, really, Barca just lacking that real bit of quality into the final third. The camera just panned onto Hansi Flick, very irate really, which you can very much understand, and could be wanting more from the Barcelona forwards. A bit more press really. Obviously, no team in world football has caught off any team from a defensive point of view. Barca have caught out more people in world football offside than any team in European football. Absolutely staggering. Obviously, if Liverpool do face Barca in obviously the Champions League in a couple of months, of course, into the latter stages, that's certainly what Liverpool could exploit. That very big high line, really. Big up there, Jav. Yamal! Oh, what a goal! Absolutely, and he's done that. I tell you, this lad, he's got a massive future in world football. So he's, only 17 years old, Yamal. Obviously, burst onto the stage in the Euros. And I tell you what, it's an absolutely phenomenal goal from Yamal. The utter composure of him to get inside the penalty area. Took it from the right-hand side, carried that ball into the middle. And he's just waited. He's waited. And especially to beat Thibaut Courtois in that position as well. Let's have a little look at this. Lovely little ball round the corner from Lewandowski. Played Yamal in. He's waited. And then he's hit it into the bottom right corner. An expert finish. What a finish by Yamal off that right-hand side. Into the bottom right corner. But yeah, what a goal, man. Yeah, he plays like a man that is ahead of his years, Yamal, really. Quality, instinct, finish, really. And there's Yamal with his famous celebration anyway. But yeah, game on, chat. We expected goals anyway, certainly. I'll tell you what, both goals with a lot of quality on them on the break, really, for Real, for their first initial goal with Kylian Mbappe and Vinny on the break. That just goes to show the quality that Barca do possess at the top ends of the pitch as well. Yeah, they might be strapped for financially in certain areas in terms of improving their squad for the next couple of years, but certainly the players that they've got at their disposal, I think it's just going to be a case in the next 10 years, Barcelona being very dependent on their academy again. But certainly, Yamal coming into this Barcelona team, and even Spain for that matter, he's a lad ahead of his years. Just that quality finish really showed utter class. Real going forward here now. Shot on target. Ball cleared by Balde. He's on the floor there. Good little quick feet by Rodrigo. Valverde. Shot on target. It's up to me a corner to Real Madrid. It is. Obviously, we're only halfway through the first initial 45 minutes in this game. In these areas of pitch, this is where Real Madrid do thrive on set pieces, especially in La Liga. The height that they do possess in their team, which is understandable. but even from a technical point of view as well, getting those balls into the penalty area, ball in by Rodrigo. Oh, what a chance! I'll tell you what a save by Szczesny. Nearly put that into the back of his net, and it was one of the big men, really. Tchouaméni, tell you what, Szczesny's nearly threw that into his back. It's a good save, but it's nearly crawled over the line. Thought there'd be another corner for Real Madrid. 3 straight corners back to back here. Certainly Real Madrid will be ruining that opportunity. What a powerful header by Tchouaméni. One would hope, obviously over the last couple of years, he was massively linked with Liverpool prior to his move to Real Madrid. Tell you, you think the Caicedo transfer was bad enough? That was another one in itself, really. Tchouaméni, would he come to Liverpool? Would he go to Real Madrid? And yeah, I tell you, on another planet or another universe, really, another realm, Liverpool have got McAllister, Tchouaméni, and Jude. Tell you what, could you imagine that midfield? Well, but sadly, Real Madrid have got 2 of those players, so that is not possible. But he's a top player, Tchouaméni. Obviously playing centre half tonight. He's played centre half in many of the Real Madrid games over the last 12 months. I'm very surprised, especially Alaba must not be rated really very high. Not Alaba. Yeah, Alaba. He mustn't be rated by Carlo Ancelotti from a centre back position. Obviously, the former Bayern Munich defender anyway, can utilise down that left hand side, the Austrian. Obviously his time at Barca, played down the left, played in the middle as well. Say, well, Courtois really had to come out quick there because Yamal was closing him down inside his own 6-yard box there. Carlo Ancelotti just staring into the soul of Thibaut Courtois there. I don't think he was best too pleased with the lads at the back. As soon as Carlo raises that eyebrow, it's game over for any team. Especially the maddest one was that was the game against Manchester City. Was it 2 years ago when Rodrigo just popped up, scored a double within the space of like 5 minutes. Madness of a game though. Well, yeah, Yamal got Koundé on the overlap here. How are we, Connor? Nice one for popping in, Con. Much appreciated, lad. But yeah, Connor, you going live tonight, lad? I was gonna say. Gavi down the left, Balde on the overlap. Need to get his head up because Rodrigo's got a fair bit of a chat. How old's Rodrigo? Rafinha, sorry. Rafinha for Barca. Is he like 27, 28, or is he younger? Koundé, edge of the box, good defending by Rudiger. And there's a breakaway here for Barca. Oh, Vinny needs to release that quicker. It's poor by Vinny, but he's done well to recover that back. What a chance again. It's the high line. It's the high line that Barca do play. And it's not just Premier League players that are going down, pulling muscular injuries. I tell you, it's a plague of European football so far this year. We're only in January. And it looks like it's going to be another injury. It looks like not too bad of a player to come on here. The Uruguayan. Tell you. Utilises, sometimes plays right back, but more or less a centre half as well. Obviously, he has been heavily linked with a couple of teams in European football. The Uruguayan, I think recently he has been linked with Juve, Adejo, so it's one of them. Obviously, I think Barca will be happy to get quite a fair bit of money, but we'll probably command in north of like 600 million. 600 million. I think Barca will be made up with that. That'll be too much. But like in around 50 to 80 million for Adejo. Still only quite a fairish, youngish centre half anyway. But Juve have been linked with him over the last couple of weeks anyway. But yeah, Martinez coming off. Looks like he's done his hamstring again. Another one of them. It's just mad. Like, all these more matches for everyone in European football. Yeah, Martinez come off injured. Yeah, he doesn't look too good there. But, yeah. But it's certainly not too bad of a centre half to have on the bench. Idaho to come on. Yeah, good, Con. I'll tune in for that. Chat, make sure you do tune in, obviously, to the Cop Council as well. Connor is live at 9. What are you chatting about, Con? So I say, it's just something of, obviously, you'll speak about, obviously, a draw for Liverpool. And, Con, if you can, make on your agenda Just have a little look at the schedule for Liverpool, because I know Callum at the top of the show wasn't too sure really, but what was I going to say? Make that your agenda, obviously, the schedule and really for Liverpool's draw. Nice one, lad. You probably already have anyway, but just have a little look at the dates in which that game does fall in between, and how the fixture congestion might pile up for Liverpool this season. But Liverpool want to be competitive in all the games, especially what a poor ball out there from Real. Rafinha, can he get a shot away? Expertly timed interception by Camavinga. There's a bit of space down this right hand side for Barca. For Real, sorry. Ball over the top. Very, as we said with the high line at the beginning of the show, chat. When you've got Mbappe, when you've got Vinicius Jr., it's madness. It's like watching Spurs, really, with their high line. I'll tell you what a run by Mbappe here down the left-hand side. Needs to get his head up and play it. It's poor by Kylian. Needs to be staying on his feet there. Yamal trying to engineer a bit of space away from Mendy. The fact that Real Madrid have got Valverde and then here, Real didn't get his head up. Vinicius Jr. inside the penalty area. It's poor. Needs a bit of support down this left-hand side. Ball in. Oh, he somehow got a good cross into the penalty area. Camavinga, wow, over the bar there on the Frenchman. But yeah, like the high line. If Barca played like this in the Premier League, they'd get absolutely done, mate. Especially if you played Nottingham Forest. Like you watch Spurs with their high line in the Premier League. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Apart from last week when they played us and won 1-0, but we forget about that. We will not be there. But second leg, I will absolutely batter them anyway. We will be confident, Reds. But yeah, it's Barca, man. If you come to the Prem and play like this, just be balls over the top. And this is like, say if Liverpool or whoever gets Barca in the latter stages of the competition, all you need to do is just get in, take your centre halves or your fullbacks really, just knocking long balls into the channel. Get your forward, get your wingers and your strikers ready to run into those. And just transition it a bit more quicker. But, he does. Mr. Conor Romano. There, Mark. We know him, mates. We know him. But, yeah. Rafinha down the left-hand side here now. Playing Balde. Lovely underlapping run there from the Spaniard. But, yeah. Valverde and Camavinga in your midfield pivot. Could you imagine? Being that stacked in quality? Tell you, man. I've said for absolute utter years, man. If there's ever an opportunity that Liverpool can bid for Valverde, do it, man. He's so good. Obviously, he'd probably never leave Real Madrid. Obviously, he's a massive Real Madrid fan anyway, the Uruguayan. Like a massive one. But top player, man. He's got one of the biggest engines on him, really, in European football. And he's got that bit of a nasty streak to him as well. I think we all remember, it was a couple of years ago, when Atletico Madrid played Real Madrid in the derby. I think it was for one of the cup competitions. And Valverde is the last man in that defence for Real Madrid. And my man, I think he took out Morata on the counter-attack, like 23, 30 yards from goal as well. And he gets a red card. And Real Madrid were winning that game 1-0, I think it was, if I can remember right. And even Diego Simeone, the master of the dark arts, was even applauding Valverde when he got sent off as well. It's one of them. You need that in football. It's just about having your technical understanding. Of course, you don't want to be getting a red card, but if you've got the opportunity to win your team a tournament, really, you've just got to go through, man. Get a red card. Oh, is that going to be a penalty? I tell you what, Gavi's tried to buy one there, and I felt it'd be interesting from an initial replay on that. I felt that should have been a penalty for Barca. Gavi, Robert Lewandowski, has he got that round the corner? Oh, nearly expertly timed from Lewandowski inside the 6-yard penalty area there. Nearly just flicked that through to try and find Rafinha. But it'll be interesting on initial replay. And yeah, and rightly so, the referee's getting VAR'd. For me, that's a penalty all day. For me, let's have a little look on this on the initial replay. So is it Gavi? Yeah, that's a penalty. that should be a penalty. Gavi's nicked the head of Camavinga there. Yeah, penalty there, chat. It's going to be a pen to Barca. Well, it should be. It's getting checked by VAR. And yeah, Mbappe, you can make any facial expressions that you want. It's VAR that doesn't even need to be getting checked. But well done from the VAR control room. They've told the referee just to stop play and very much check it. But it looks like Barcelona will be getting, yeah, it's going to be a penalty to Barca. Ref's getting called. The most bang-on penalty I've seen all season in world football. Yeah, Gavi's brought down by Camavinga. Camavinga was showing his studs on Gavi's calf there. Nothing dangerous, but he's just brought him down. It's just a stupid tackle by Camavinga there inside his own penalty area. You're giving Gavi an opportunity to go down there, and rightly so. Yeah. But the referee did wave it on, but fair enough. The VAR lads have called that back. Still getting checked by VAR. Oh, yeah. Referee's coming back onto the pitch now. Will he be signalling for a penalty? VAR signal, penalty all day long. And Camavinga's going to be getting booked here. So if you're just tuning in, it's a penalty for Barcelona. Well, expertly timed run into the penalty area by Gavi. It was absolutely a shambles of a tackle by Camavinga, who has received a yellow card for that. But I think they were just quickly checking that for a potential handball, but it just hit his top right shoulder there. The Spaniard done really well there. Just done a little Ronaldinho shoulder flick just to get away from Camavinga. And Robert Lewandowski, tell you, my man's what, 36, 37 now, Lowan? He's still producing in Spain. So yeah, when he retires, it will be a sad day for football. Because I tell you what a striker he's been. Time at Barcelona, time at obviously Borussia Dortmund as well. Lewandowski from the penalty spot here now. Possibility of putting Barcelona 2-1 up here from the penalty spot. Lewandowski 2-1. Calm as you like. Exactly. Didn't have any qualms about Barcelona, and certainly Robert Lewandowski expertly timed from the penalty spot. And Barcelona are winning this game 2-1. Yeah, there's a big up there, Callum, Vinny, Mbappe, and Yamal. Yeah, have definitely improved the Classico. Yeah, it's obviously, I think when we were all growing up, or like when you watch Barca at the time of Messi, the Ronaldos, the Iniestas, so many world class players. It was a spectacle in itself, really. It was like pure football and cinema every single time Real Madrid and Barca stepped on the pitch, really. Obviously, the Guardiola, Mourinho battle as well. That was always enjoyable to watch on the sidelines, really. So, yeah, it's crazy, man. Absolutely. Like, those were the days. Let's hope, like, Real and Barca, obviously, it has improved over recent seasons. As you said there, Callum with those players. But in terms of the individual team quality, obviously, on paper, Real have got the better team. But in the last couple of seasons where Barca have come up against Real, Barca have always seemed to get the upper hand, really, of that being the league as well. Will be interesting, especially if Real Madrid don't finish in the top 8, chat. Obviously, there's a bit more of a possibility for the likes of Liverpool and the teams that have finished in the top 8 to potentially get Real Madrid, which is madness in itself. Rodrigo going forward here now off the kick-off. Vecina's tuning inside the penalty area now. Found Rodrigo. Rodrigo, he's got an overlapping run. Valverde, ball to the far post. And he's a better delivery there to find Kylian Mbappe. But very well-timed dive by Chesney there, just to read that. Yeah, Kylian Mbappe would have been in an offside position anyway if that ball come across the penalty area there. But yeah, 37 minutes on the clock here this evening. And Barca, goals from Robert Lewandowski and a goal from Yamal to get Barca back into this. We were tuning in. Those two lads have scored for Barca this evening, and Real Madrid did open the scoring, courtesy of a lovely counter-attacking run from Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. Obviously, Kylian Mbappe on that occasion putting his Real Madrid side 1-0 up. I'll tell you what, Barca have done really well to come back into this game. Wrestled a bit more of the control in the game as well. But Ball over the top here now from Kunde. What an opportunity and what a goal by Yamal. Wow, what a finish. A lovely, lovely header. I was like, hang on, who's this ball going? Oh, no, it's Rafinha, sorry, chat. Tell you what, off the left-hand side. Rodri, what a goal by Rafinha, sorry, chat. Rafinha timed that expertly inside the penalty area. But what a header by Rafinha. Come off the left-hand flank. It's all about the delivery down that right-hand side. Jules Koundé, the Frenchman. What a delivery inside the penalty area. At a point, apologies on the goal scorer chat. I thought that was Lewandowski, the way in which he's cut across the centre half. What a finish. What a header, man. Expertly timed. And Vasquez is nowhere to be seen. Could he be tighter there? But tell you what, taking nothing away from that header. Rafinha, what a header, man. Big goal for Barcelona there. But it's all about that delivery from Koundé down that right-hand side. But tell you what, he finished that like Lewandowski there, Rafinha. Tell you what a finish. What a player he's been for Barca since he's moved from Leeds United. Phenomenal header, man. At first, that's what I thought it was like Yamal or Lewandowski in terms of just the way they cut across the penalty area. But Real Madrid, they've got very much an upward hill battle on their hands, really. Vinicius Jr. down the left-hand side. Obviously, we've got 4 goals already in this game. The Barca technical people running a football club will be absolutely made up with tonight's start, everyone. I anticipated a Barcelona win here tonight. I think I go for 2-1. I think I went 2-1 to Barca anyway. But tell you what, we've been pleasantly treated to 4 goals already in this game. But from an attacking sense, really, from Real Madrid, just really need to incorporate the likes of Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. more into the style in which they play. When you've got those type of calibre of players at the top end of the pitch, you need to be doing more from a technical point of view, just getting them into the game. Especially when you've got the likes of... I tell you what now, chat, Toni Kroos, this Real Madrid side, of course, did miss a player like of his quality, but Real Madrid, for me, is still... Obviously, Luka Modric, I think he was given a year extension off the back of this season, chat. Apologies if I'm wrong, but I think this season he's been given an extra year extension. Luka Modric, which is understandable, but I'm very surprised Modric hasn't started tonight. But yeah, Barca have been superb, but as we've already seen, Lille beat this Real Madrid side. Lille have started really life in the Champions League this season really well. But a big win for Lille against Real Madrid on match week 1. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see who the new Real Madrid manager will be at the end of this season, because there's been a lot of rumours that Carlo looking like he might leave. I think he was on record already this season to say that he will be leaving Real Madrid. It does beg the question, will it be Xabi Alonso coming in at Real Madrid at the end of this season, or would you try and get him in a bit more sooner? But it looks like there's a little bit of a concussion injury here for Lewandowski, I think. Obviously, he did take a big whack to the head. Hopefully, he's okay, but obviously, the medical staff got to take your time, really, which is most importantly. Yeah, pick up there, Mark. Yeah, he's got the better of them. Luka Modric is on the bench there, really. Obviously, with Luka Modric, he's 37 now, 38. Very limited in regards to how he can very much play on a week-to-week basis. Yeah, Rudiger did go through, obviously, a challenge of heads between Rudiger and Lewandowski. But yeah, Lewan, you've got to come off, lad. It's the rules, mate. Concussion. Obviously, you've had a bit of medical treatment as well. I guess 3-1 at full time, not half time. 2-0, Callum. Tell you what, if it stays like that, you've got the correct score, bud. But tell you what, the quality from Barca in the final third of the pitch tonight, obviously with Yamal's goal and certainly with that third goal for Barca, it's quality, man. Absolutely quality. But if I'm being honest, I'd love to see Yamal in the Premier League. You know it's not going to happen. I think Yamal was on record already this week again, stating that he wants to sign that new contract at Barca. I'll tell you what, it would be amazing to see Yamal on the Prem. He could certainly do it from a technical point of view. Like, I tell you, man, his quick feet is an absolute joke, man. And his maturity in terms of the way in which he gets in and around the penalty area as well. Like the goal tonight he scored, he doesn't just snatch at it. He just waits and bides his time, and he can certainly 100% do a job in the Premier League. But obviously, it would command a big transfer fee. Like, say if Salah does go, chat. Like, I know Barca would not accept the bid, but I'd bid 150 million, 200 million for Yamal. Because what is he, 17 now? You can get, what, 13, possibly 15 years out of him. Like, for me, obviously, from a financial sense, it's a lot of money, but if you were to space that over, what, the time of like 12, 15 years at your football club, it's just, what, 10 million, 15, 20 million a season, really? It's a lot of money, but in terms of it as an investment, it'd be one of the best investments Liverpool could make. But it's one of the most difficult things to get any of those Barcelona players out of their football club at the minute. I'd go to Barca, post Mohamed Salah, either. I know we've got no chance of getting him out anyway, but just put a bid in for him, man. 9 minutes added on, which is understandable because there was quite a fair bit of time in terms of checking that VAR decision. But yeah. Yeah, Barcelona, Real Madrid in the head-to-heads, but Madrid always win. Yeah. I wouldn't even say, though, Callum, in terms of like the leagues, as I said at the top of the show, Real have been the kings of European football. But in terms of domestically, really speaking, the fact that they've allowed Atletico Madrid in recent years and certainly Barcelona to win the league titles, considering the mess financially Barca have been in over the last, 5-6 years, really. And that is a foul by Carassi there on Jude Bellingham. But again, Jude Bellingham, he's done absolutely not in this game. He's drifted so much. And I know, certainly, I would have loved to have seen Jude Bellingham, and certainly that, but him, Mbappe, and Vinny, for me, can't. The most times I've watched them this season, they can't play in the same team together. It's mad. Like, or they haven't figured out a way of really incorporating them all into the same style, like into the same team anyway, which was mad. For me, a player that is not underrated, but a player that I absolutely adore is Rodrigo for Real Madrid. I think obviously he was linked with Liverpool not too like a very long time ago anyway, before he got that move to Real Madrid. But there will be probably one of those players potentially leaving Real in the next 2-3 years. But it's Rodrigo, what a player, man. Yeah, Gavi going forward here now. Lovely ball over the top. Just having a little look at that now. Yeah, he was just offside there. But if you are tuning in, it's been a very, very good game here. Very well executed plan by Barcelona. As we mentioned, the higher line, but I think it's massively helped, really, especially when you are playing the likes of Kylian and Vinicius Jr. But you've got to get it right, though. You've got to get the high line right against a team of the calibre of Real Madrid. And so far, so good. Real really pushed up 50 yards up the pitch. Ball over the top here for Real Madrid. Well intercepted by Szczesny. And there's an opportunity for Barca to go forward here. But from a defensive point of view, when Real go forwards, the wingers need to track back. But you can easily bypass. This is what's annoying, though, chat. We battered this Real Madrid side. Well, not this. Well, obviously, we're not with Mbappe and all that, but more or less quite a lot of the same players anyway that we did couple of years ago. As we know, if it wasn't for Thibaut Courtois, but he can get at this Real Madrid side. And that's my frustration. Liverpool just absolutely bottle it when we play Real Madrid. Like it's weird. It's a load of Real Madrid in the Champions League. Like if I'm any team coming up against this Real Madrid side this season in the Champions League, if they do qualify into the latter stages, just get at them, man. Like you should just watch this game again. Ball through here. That's poor by Rodrigo down the right hand side now for Real. It's found Vasquez, little back heel there. Balde, not the best of clearances there. And Rodrigo, he's good defence and just. And the Barcelona players have got their hands up going, come on, Lino, get your flag up, lads. It was a lovely little back heel by Vasquez. Let's have a little look at this and tell you what, Kylian Mbappe was in a sandwich there by it was Arajo and for defenders there. Good tight marking. Ball through here. Rafinha, can he get any end of that? Just about Valverde covering really well down that right hand side because Rafinha would have been on a 1v1 opportunity down that left hand side. Tell you what, if you haven't seen Rafinha play in this Barcelona side, chat, check him out, man. Obviously, the way he gets utilised down that left hand side in this Barca system, really good. It's quite interesting considering obviously he's very much very left footed. But when he does come off that left-hand side, sometimes he just cuts in on that right. But it's quite rare that you do see left footers on the left wing in those attacking positions. I think notably over the last 10, 15 years, managers have predominantly favoured left footers on the right-hand side just so they can cut in and very much do so. But it's very much a throwback, really, seeing Rafinha down the left. Rodrigo, it's Jude Bellingham, sorry. First real bit of opportunity, and the referee's told Jude to just get up. And fair play there, Jude. You're a big lad. You need to be doing better than that. Rafinha off the left-hand channel now again. Little give and go with Lewandowski. He's found Yamal, and you've got that option from Yamal, obviously cutting in off the right-hand side as he did with his goal. Gavi here now. Does that really well. Has done that really well tonight, Gavi. Just trying to get into those pockets of space, really trying to open up teams. Balde inside the penalty area. Is that a save? A big save by Thibaut Courtois there, the Barca left back. Tell you what, done really well to engineer that bit of space, little step over. And it was a phenomenal save by Real Madrid's octopus in goal. How's he? I tell you what, he's diving. But for any other normal person in terms of like average height, like they'd be getting like for no average goalkeepers, they'd be getting nowhere close. But the fact that Courtois, it just allows himself to like dive it feels like 10 seconds earlier, and like Thibaut's at the size of Thibaut's arms, he's just still able to cover that top of the goal. Really, absolutely man mountain, the Madrid goalkeeper. Obviously won. I think he won the league. Was it Atletico Madrid? Obviously, he was another Chelsea player. Surprise, 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 surprise. Really, one of the many Chelsea players that they let go. But I suppose when Real Madrid or knock on the door, you don't join them, aren't you? You have to be their first choice. Obviously, was it Keylor Navas? And Keylor Navas won many of the Champions Leagues anyway for Real Madrid. Looks like Martinez has been booked there on the bench. I can't translate Spanish, but pretty sure he just told the ref to F off. He wasn't best too pleased anyway. And fair enough. And Yamal, I was going to say, that free kick, and well done, ref. Real Madrid trying to do their antics, as always, trying to just gauge an extra 5 yards. Ball in to the edge of the penalty area. Jude getting the first initial flick on. But even still in that position. So poor, man, by Real. Tell you what, if Tchouaméni didn't get that right, that would have been a 4-1 for Barca on the counter-attack. Rodrigo down the right-hand side. Now, Vasquez. Real going into the second half. Really need to speed up their game. It's been far too passive, really. Yeah. Ball down the left-hand side. Again, another poor ball down the left. And it's going to be, luckily enough for Real, it's going to be a corner. And that's what Martinez was complaining about. Just Rodrigo, telling Rodrigo to get up, really. See, Martinez did go off injured. Martinez. So it'll be a Real Madrid corner there. Little quick give and go there. Ball into the edge of penalty, and there's a possibility of another Barcelona counter-attack. They've only got 2 players back. Rafinha. Bursting through one goal. Needs a bit of support from Balde. Balde! Goal! 4-1. There we go. Tell you what a goal. And what a counter-attack. I tell you what, for any potential teams that do come up against this Barcelona team, it's been an absolute joy to watch this first 45 minutes from Barcelona. Tell you, what a goal, man. What a goal. What a break. The speed, the intelligence on that break from Barcelona. It's poor defensively from Real just to get caught off. Yes, Yamal again at the heart of absolutely everything Barcelona do, sorry. Lovely little ball through to play Rafinha initially, but the lovely inverted underlapping run from Balde. Rafinha having that awareness that his left back is running through on goal. I tell you what, the way in which Balde's finished that. Yeah, absolutely lovely counter-attacking goal there from Barcelona. And fully deserved of this 4-1 lead. But what a goal. And Real Madrid fans are going to be very, very disappointed. But chat, we'll be back in a little second. Just going to get a quick drink and all that. And we'll be very much underway for the second half anyway. Would big up there, chat. If you absolutely unmuted me mic, do apologise about that, chat. Apologies. And yeah, as I was saying, Barcelona are 5-1 up. And it was that man again, Rafinha, getting the goal this evening for Barcelona. But yeah, what an absolutely madness game we've had this afternoon. But yeah, what's up there, chat? Apologies, chat. I was just doing the start 11s, which I should have done before the game anyway. But it's a bit busy. But chat, what are we saying? How are we? I tell you what, it's been an absolutely fantastic game to watch this evening. As Mark said before, some game tonight, and it's been certainly a phenomenal game from Barcelona, really showcasing their quality and class again. Yamal now going forward. That's going to be a yellow card for Rudiger, but we all love Real Madrid getting absolutely battered, and there's one team that can beat them, has beat them over the last couple of years. It is FC Barcelona anyway. They've been so poor, but even still, I think Barcelona, when they have gone forward tonight, been absolutely exceptional, really. Just pay with 1 second there, chat. I do apologise, I was a bit late for the second half. I was just making sure I got the players, and there's not a player for Barcelona called Ba. So apologise. Wait 1 sec. See how teams changed that. Yeah, that was for Barcelona. The player that did come on was, as we know, that was Arejo. Did come on for Barcelona. He's settled in really well in this Barcelona team. The Uruguayan centre half really coming on to showcasing his quality. Really, it might be difficult for certain players when they come in a game of this magnitude. I'll tell you what, Jude Bellingham going forward here now, ball in behind here. Barcelona back line. Is that going to be a red card for Szczesny? I tell you what, the referee. I tell you what. How does he not give Barcelona or Szczesny a card there? I felt Kylian Mbappe. And he's just booked. Who's just booked there? Yeah, and it's going to be a VAR opportunity here for the referee. Kylian Mbappe, he's complex. He's very surprised. I felt that should have been a foul on Kylian Mbappe. It's getting VAR'd. It'd be interesting to see if there's enough contact. And it might be a potential red card for Szczesny. It's a lovely ball behind the Barcelona back line. And as he left a foot in there, Szczesny, it's a little look here. Yeah, that should be a red card for Szczesny here, chat. That's what the VAR checking now for me. That should be a red card. And do we say it's game on? Vinny Jr., quite rightly, he did get a yellow card, but I can understand his frustration with the referee. This will be getting checked quite heavily. And it should be a red card. It should be a red card for Szczesny. Because Mbappe was spacing him through on goal. And Szczesny's just come out quite quickly. And he's getting called over to the monitor. And yeah, I think this will be a red card for Szczesny. And quite rightly so anyway. But tell you what, the VAR tonight has been absolutely spot on, really, in their analysis. Yeah, just looking at that. Contact of Mbappe. Yeah, that should be a red card for me, for Szczesny. A silly challenge to come out there and leave his foot out there. But how are we doing, John? Good evening, Jack. John saying a thought on the dream signing for Liverpool. As I was saying to the lads in a couple of group chats I'm in, really, I was saying I'd love Yamal, mate. My dream signing would be for Liverpool in a post-Salah era, I'd say. And yeah, that is a red card for Szczesny. And Barcelona are going down to 10 men. And Real Madrid, could they get back into this game? I tell you what, it'd be absolutely madness if they did. But certainly going down to 10 men, this Barcelona side. Could this be game on? And that will be a red card for Real Madrid. Down to 10 men. This Barcelona side. Is it going to be advantage Barcelona? Who's going to be coming on here for Barca between the sticks? But certainly Barca from a technical point of view, but even still. Do apologise here, chat. Trying to sort the time out here. We are on the 50. But there's a substitution going on here for Barcelona. That's another goalkeeper coming on, obviously, in replace. In replace of Szczesny. Barca, quite rightly so. Gavi's coming off here. Obviously, he's going to be the player that makes way. Very surprised with that. I thought it would at least be one of the forwards, but fair play by Barca. Replacing, oh no, Gavi for Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo's coming on here. And I think Yamal's being sacrificed for the other goalkeeper, really. So he's had a very good game here. Gavi, tonight. Iker Peña is coming on in between the sticks. I'll see Dani Olmo coming on and then Peña coming on for Gavi. So Gavi's made way. Let's quickly change that chat. So that is so Gavi off. And Dani Olmo did come on for Yamal. There you go. There we go, chat. Oh, what a free kick that was. Oh, what a goal. Rodrigo. I tell you what, as the goalkeeper, should he have saved that? I think he should have saved that, but game on for Real Madrid here. Rodrigo getting the goal off the free kick. Tell you what a finish off that free kick. And now, especially with obviously Barca down to 10 men. Dani Olmo trying to find Rafinha there. But game on here, chat. Evening, Alan. How are we, mate? Evening, mate. Hope you had a very good day. But yeah, what a strike that was by Rodrigo. Apologies, chat. Obviously, just changing the lineup there for Barca. Could Real Madrid be getting back into this game? Can they turn that extra numerical advantage in their favour, really? I felt the new Barcelona goalkeeper coming on there. Obviously, coming in for the sent-off Szczesny. Peña should be. He got a hand to it, really. For me, he should have turned that past his left-hand post there, really. But similar with Real Madrid in the first half, from open play, haven't been the best in regards to breaking down this Barcelona back line. Rodrigo going forward. Jude Bellingham. Jude. To Valverde. On the left. Couldn't quite find that. But Daniel Olmo, man, what a footballer. And that's surely got to be a yellow card. I'll tell you what, that is a very aggressive tackle by Tchouaméni. And the Barcelona players are asking for a red here. Bit of a mad one, really. Tell you what, I'm very surprised if that does not get checked by VAR, really. It's a madness of a tackle. Not on... Tell you what, high challenge there on Dani Olmo. Caballos. Yeah. Sorry there, Chas. Forgot to make the Real Madrid changes there. Dani Caballos coming on there for Real at half time. And of course, Vasquez did come off for. So Asensio come on and Luka Modric come on for Tchouaméni there. Tell you what. It's going to be interesting who goes centre half here for Real Madrid, in all honesty. Oh, geez, just trying to... Was that many bloody substitutions from both of the teams? Mendy still on the... A lot of rotation, really. But yeah, from a tactical point of view, so fair enough. It looks like, yeah, Asensio has gone. Asensio's gone centre half there, chat. With Valverde's gone right back. Mbappe inside the penalty area. Kylian Mbappe. He's found Rodrigo. Oh, couldn't quite get that ball to him, really. But yeah, obviously, with Real Madrid having that extra man, just facilitated them really to much be a bit more forward thinking in their attacking runs. But Real Madrid have gone full on attack mode here. That's a dead chance. Apologies. Changing that. So going to be a corner to Real Madrid. It is. Tell you what, if Real can get another goal in the next 5 minutes, this will be well and truly game on here. Tell you what, a game of lot of quality. But Alan, hope you had a good evening, mate. Thank you for tuning in, bud. Much appreciated. But yeah, John, who'd be your dream signing, bud? I was going to say, mine would be probably Yamal in a post-Mohamed Salah era. No, it'd never happen anyway. But, tell you, what a player Yamal is, man. He deserves to be playing in the Premier League, and being honest, a player of his quality. I know Barcelona's his club, and of course he'd never want to leave Barca. But say if Salah was to retire at Liverpool, or if Liverpool were to sell, like Salah, like if he does sign that new contract or whatever does happen in the future, will command a lot of money. Yamal, looking at what 150, 200, probably even a bit more, really, for anyone to get him out of Barcelona. And he's probably got one of those silly buyout clauses in his contract where it's like a billion, really. Yeah, John, if you're going with Pedri, yeah, he's got another silly buyout clause as well. But top talent, man. Very, very technical. One of the most technical, gifted footballers, Pedri. Do you know what to do in Barca in terms of producing the type of player that they have done over the last couple of years? Especially in the years of Busquets, Xavi, and Iniesta. Certainly Gavi and Pedri, the miles off those lads that I've mentioned there, but obviously they were generational talents. Luke, Xavi, Iniesta, some of the best midfielders ever to play football, as we said in the first half. Will go down as some of the best, well, if not the best midfielders ever to grace a football pitch from a technical point of view. But yeah, Kunde here now. And you're wondering where even like Asensio, yeah, Asensio is playing centre half here tonight. I think they're really utilising very much the bit more space you've got in and around their own penalty area now. I tell you what, that is an awful challenge by Vinicius Jr. It's right down his Achilles. I'd be very surprised if this isn't getting checked by VAR. Kunde's just had his Achilles stood on by Vinicius Jr. I tell you what, man. Is Vinny on a yellow card as well? I tell you what, man. Ball forwards here. Yeah, he's already on a yellow card, Vinny. I tell you what, how he's not being given a second buckle of offence there, Vinicius Jr. But yeah, chat. You've got new rounds to Anfield Road TV. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Do drop a like on the video as well, everyone. Very much appreciated. You're absolute legends. But it's been an absolutely amazing game of football so far tonight. Rodrigo going forward. Valverde. Ball forward for Real Madrid here. Mendy really pushed on down this left. Vinicius Jr. now edge the penalty area down the left-hand side. Looking for Luka Modric. To Ceballos. Ball forward. Barcelona just managed to get that away from their own penalty area. I thought that should have been a free kick to Barca, really, I'm being honest. I think it was Jules Koundé that fell to the ground there. One of the Barcelona players did. Valverde down the right-hand side here. Now he's engineered a bit of space for himself. Can he pick out Jude? Can Jude keep that in? No, he can't. This is probably one of the worst Jude Bellingham performances I've seen in a very long time anyway. I know I would have loved him at Liverpool, but not if he's putting in these type of performances. And being honest, not really being as involved in the Real Madrid attacks as they'd like, really. Expect with being a man down as well. Barcelona, you wouldn't expect them to have this really dominance even still on the ball, but just goes to show technically Barcelona, when they do get in possession, even when they've gotten those attacking thirds so far tonight, they've come forward and really just controlled the game. That's poor by Koundé. But yeah, John, Pedri's a really good player, man. Top player. Ball down the left-hand side here now. Luka Modric really trying to speed the game up from a Real Madrid perspective. Ball over the top here now. Koundé, she's got to see it out now with Jude. Jude. Oh, a bit naughty there from Jude. Koundé. It was a bit naughty there from Jude Bellingham. Probably his highlight of the game is a shove on Koundé, and that just shows how poor of a game he's had. And you can understand why Koundé's a bit aggrieved there, really. It's poor by Jude, that. It's lack of sportsmanship. Just giving him a little shove there. Koundé. It's a very good right back slash centre half anyway. Does the job certainly in that Barcelona system. He's more favoured really about his defensive side of his game, but certainly an area where Barcelona, if they needed to improve, but as we know, their financial predicaments at the minute, don't think they'll. I think they'll be very content with Kunde playing right back. Really, I think the big one to keep an eye on, chat, is in the next year or so, or even in this window, is is the Uruguayan defender Araujo, if he is to get his move in this January transfer window. I think if you're Juve and that transfer was to become a bit more permanent, you'd watch the game tonight, and he's been superb, really, in terms of how well he's dealt with Real Madrid's attacking lads. Looks like Fran Garcia is coming on now. We'll see. A left-sided defender anyway. Mendy not really had the best of games, meant the Real Madrid left back. Ball forward here now. Rudiger. Ceballos looking for his teammate to go forward. And that is a powerful ball by Jude Bellingham. Absolutely horrendous to Luka Modric. You've got the extra man advantage and Jude with his hands on his hip. But I tell you what, the Jude Bellingham hype needs to go, mate. No, I desperately wanted him at the football club, but not when he's playing like this. He's been so awful tonight for Real. Just so lazy, just struts around the pitch. From a technical point of view, Real Madrid off the back of having Toni Kroos, as I said in the first half, they massively miss Toni Kroos, as would any team in world football for that matter. But I think in terms of Real Madrid, the way in which he just used to dictate games and just break down teams on his own, really. Obviously, he had Luka Modric alongside him anyway, but I think that's one thing that Real Madrid in the next 5 years, especially off the back of this season, they need to improve those central areas, really, from a technical point of view. You do wonder, I know everyone's saying that if Trent was to go to Real Madrid, he'd play right back. But from a technical point of view, Trent might even go into midfield, really. Because he still needs to replace Toni Kroos' quality from a passing perspective. Has a ball over the top here for Barcelona, sorry. Rafinha. Done that really well. Kept hold of it here, Barca. Don't really need to do much. Barca, just keep hold of the ball. Ball retention. Yes, you're a man down, but do what you do in training, lads. And that's exactly what you don't need to do. A little over hit pass there by Casado. And there will be two players coming on here. The Moroccan winger, Brahim Diaz, and Fran Garcia coming on now. Oh, surprise, surprise. I thought Jude Bellingham was coming off there. Is there a change? Hang on, has the referee had an absolute nightmare here? I think the fourth official subbed off the wrong pass. Has he subbed off the wrong Real Madrid player here? Oh, wow. I think he might have. Oh, wow. There we go. Oh, no. Yeah, so Brahim Diaz has come on for Vinny Jr. And then, yeah, Garcia. There we go, chat. But yeah, that fourth official was having an absolute nightmare with that technical board. I know probably I would. I think all of us would. You know, under that pressure to divide him and try to get the right subs on, but you'd suppose he'd get a fair bit of practice before and a half time how to use it, like, but yeah, Brahim Diaz scored a very good solo goal for Real Madrid in the Champions League this season. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. Certainly want to be in goal of the contenders, a goal of the tournament. I know we're already in like match week 6 or 7 anyway, but lovely, lovely solo goal. Strike from range as well. Flew into the top left corner. Arajo, Kunde, he's like, go and clear that. Good long searching ball here by Kunde. Tell you what, he's done really well there. I want to really get any form of contact on that. That's going to be a foul. And I'm pretty sure Lewandowski might be getting a yellow card here. He's just kicked away the ball. And the referee, but it laws of the land in football in terms. Oh, looks like Rafinha might be coming off injured there. Oh, is it a bit of gamemanship? I think it's a bit of gamemanship there. your team's down to 10 men. You're winning 5-2. And he's pretending that he's got cramp. But I don't think he really has, if I'm being honest. Ferran Torres coming on. Probably for Rafinha, which is understandable. And if he has got cramp, I'm not surprised because he's put in an absolute amazing shift for Barcelona, scoring many of goals tonight, really. Getting 2 of the Barcelona goals. Yeah, he's come on there, Ferran Torres. The former Manchester City man. Bit of a mad one, really, to think that he did play for City. Didn't really quite work out for him. Ball into the penalty area by Madrid. Yeah, so Jude actually did stay on the pitch. I think he was just getting some instructions. I think he certainly needs some instructions. He's been so poor for Real Madrid. So poor. But there will be a massive evaluation come at the end of the season for Real Madrid, especially from their fans. They'll be demand so much, don't they? From their team. I just find it how mad, but that's been the Real Madrid way. Hence, probably why they have got so many European trophies. And they've been such a successful football club in their history, really. But it's just the way in which they treated Zidane. Obviously, Zinedine Zidane, legendary footballer in his own right for what he's done, especially for Real Madrid as well. But Zidane winning, was it back to back to back Champions Leagues, was ridiculous in itself, beating Liverpool on a couple of those occasions as well, man. But for a manager like Zidane, for what he won, even the Real Madrid fans were having a go at him again. It's like, man. But this will send shockwaves down in La Liga, really. Obviously, Barcelona, as we know, over the last couple of years, have had quite a fair bit of big results against Real Madrid. Obviously, Barca did get that big win in the last meeting at the end at the Santiago Bernabeu. But so yeah, it's so frustrating when you do watch Barca, especially over the last couple of months as well, where they come up against teams that they're fully expected to play, and they just either get beat or picked up some poor draws away from home as well. I suppose, but I think the main thing with Barca, it's just that squad depth really from their point of view. Obviously, with the financial difficulties they haven't quite got that squad depth that they'd like. But a lot of their policy, of course, and promoting the youth from the Catalonian academies as well. They've got. Wouldn't surprise me in another 5, 10 years that obviously they've already produced Yamal. You do wonder if they've got another Yamal in their academy to come through. But just the way in which that Barca Academy has just produced so many great players over the last 20, 30 years. They'll continue to churn out players, really, of real good quality. Ball over the top from the Barcelona goalkeeper. But yeah, Real Madrid chat, I'm telling you, if we get this Real Madrid side chat, I'm taking nothing other than a win, even in 2 legs. I'm sorry, man, they're absolutely appalling. Like, and that's why it's so frustrating. Was it when they beat us at Anfield, like 5-2 or whatnot? We were 2-0 up in that game. Just, just put it out of your minds. Yes, it's Real Madrid, but just play your best game, Liverpool. If we are to play these in the latter stages of the Champions League, but we just freeze when we play Real. It's so annoying, really, man. But Cabassi took a Casado, sorry, took a challenge there. It was a ball off the ball, and yet again, Kylian Mbappe was already on a yellow card. Real Madrid, yeah, the market will be going absolutely berserk. Yeah. I'm Jude, man, watching this game tonight. I know it's obviously the famous white shirt of Real Madrid, but Trent, you do not want to be going to this Real Madrid side. It hasn't got the allure. Like, Real Madrid should be more focused on getting a more technically gifted footballer, really, chat, replacing Toni Kroos, because they're in desperate need of it. Like, I keep on saying, as I said, coming into the show, like Vinny, Mbappe, and Jude just does not work. Like, Rodrigo will be probably the one that gets sold, and that's wrongly for me in that regard. Because since Jude Bellingham's come into this forward line for Real Madrid, it just hasn't worked. I know he got a lot of goals last season, and everyone will point to that, but this, like, if you're a Real Madrid fan, you've got to deep it, really. Like, Jude's good in spells, but for me, you just need more from him. Coming for big money, big wages as well. Just walks around the pitch. Perez there in the stands, he won't be happy. We got 6 minutes left in this game, chat, and just Barca. Yeah, it's a good high line there by Barca. Good defending. Really good defending there. Oh no, it went off the corner. And then Jude, instead of be getting checked by Jude has gone down there under next to no contact, but there was an outstretched foot by a Barcelona defender there, by Baldi. Let's have a little look on this on the second replay. Ball goes in. Jude. I'll tell you what, he's went through. He's went through Jude Bellingham there. He's won none of the ball. Won none of the ball. Be very surprised if this goes to VAR. Is it getting checked? No, it isn't. Tell you what, he got away with on there, Barca there. Being us. Well, 5 minutes left here. But Barcelona being absolutely tremendous. Barcelona being absolutely fantastic tonight. They are playing. It's like, no, the results last couple of weeks, last couple of months as well for Barca have been quite disappointing. But when Barca played this well, they are an absolute force as well. But yeah, nice one everyone for tuning in tonight, chat. Much appreciated. Caballos down the left. Ball over the top. Rudiger's gone forward. Just went down. Bit of a mad one, really, Rudiger. Why he's not gone for goal, or at least tried to header that across the 6-yard box. I see big Rudiger playing up front. Quite surprised that he's not gone up a bit further up the pitch anyway, just to start whacking balls into the penalty area. Yeah, he's gone striker now. Rudiger. This goes to show how well Barca have defended. Mbappe down this left-hand side. Is that going to be a foul? There's going to be probably a yellow card for Edaho as well. Yeah. Maybe a yellow card for the Uruguayan. Which is understandable. He's got to take Mbappe down in that position. And you've got 4 minutes left to go. Don't really need him to be getting anywhere close to your penalty area. I think he'll be happy just to take that yellow in a bit, lads. Yeah, yellow card. That's one way of stopping Mbappe, just putting your arm around him. See how that whole captain, since Robert Lewandowski's gone off. Not Lewandowski. Yeah, Gavi gone off. But chat, massive thank you for everyone that's tuned in tonight. Hope you do have a very good, fine evening anyway. We will be live tomorrow as well. Should be some shorts on the channel as well in the meantime. But yeah, really do appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. We will be having, let's have a quick look at the games tomorrow for the Premier League watch-alongs anyway. In terms of the football, no, yeah, we'll have a show tomorrow night, chat. Anyway, show will be on. Probably be more on a bit more of the transfer news as well in that regard. Hopefully, we do get a bit of news really over the next 12 hours, next 24 hours really in regards to hopefully Liverpool bringing in a couple of players or whatnot, or even still there might have been a bit of news really as we've been on air. And if so, there's anything really credible to talk about, we'll be jumping on anyway. Yeah, but nice one, Mark. Nice one, John, as well. Absolute legends. Connor is live as well in the next 4 minutes, chat. So if you're there, yeah, once we finish off here, Rafinha's been quite grieved with the referee. Even Rafinha's been booked here. Yeah. Just the Barca bench are just telling them to just sit down. But yeah, chat, make sure you are tuning in to Connor. He's live in 4 minutes as well, Reds. Obviously, Connor will be taking you through all the latest news that's happened today. Not a thank you, Mark. Absolute legends. Really do appreciate your modding all the time, bud. Doesn't go unnoticed, la. Much appreciated, mate. Minute left in this game as well, chat. As Mark said, that he's just dropped the channel. Connor's link to the video. She will be going live in like 3-4 minutes anyway. But yeah. Ball down the left-hand side here. Now Fran Garcia. Was a good ball, but no one into the far post there. But I'll tell you what, chat. Off the back of this, if Liverpool do get back Real Madrid in the next couple of weeks, I'm sorry. I want to be nothing other than a win against him, even over 2 legs. I want us to absolutely batter this Real Madrid side. Obviously, we already beat them 2-0 not too long ago this season. But yeah, none of this Real Madrid, like the Real Madrid sides that we come up against over the last couple of years, we've frozen certain games. Oh, Mbappe, what a turn. Getting Mbappe. Mbappe, little back heel to Jude Bellingham. And Jude Bellingham doing what Jude Bellingham has done this evening. I'll tell you what, Jude Bellingham this, Jude Bellingham that. I'll tell you, if he plays like this for the remainder of his career, I don't think Liverpool fans will have missed out on much. But yeah, 8 minutes added on here, chat. He's been absolutely atrocious tonight. I think he's just got too much of a big ego, if I'm being honest, chat. I think his ego's just blown massively out of proportion since he's even gone to Real Madrid. Like, it's understandable when you go to Real Madrid, move to Real for a big transfer fee as well. I'll tell you what, that's a very good ball by Valverde down the right. No one's attacked that. I'd expect someone to be getting on the end of that. And he's looking at his forwards there to like, what have you done there? Lovely little turn in there by Mbappe. But tell you what, the way in which, and that chance for Jude, it's a lovely back heel to get him in there and not really diverted that on target, really. Ball over the top now. Luka Modric. Tell you what, it's very difficult. I think when eventually Luka Modric packs up his bags, really, and retires, I'd say it's going to be a difficult time to really replace him because you're looking world football in terms of from a technical point of view. Oh, Mbappe inside the penalty area. He's got to tee up. Rudiger. Over anyone on the pitch other than Rudiger. That goes in the back of the net. But you do wonder, where's Jude Bellingham and all this build-up play here? Would have been offside, I think, anyway, Mbappe. But where is Jude Bellingham? Like, Jude's on the halfway line. Like, he's 25 yards away from the penalty area. Like, what is he doing? I tell you what, if I'm a Real Madrid fan watching Jude tonight, he's been so poor. Like, Vinny Jr. sat there on the bench. He looks fuming as well. But, tell you what. I know, obviously, whatever happens with Van Dijk, if he does sign that new contract anyway, but in terms of replacing Virgil van Dijk and when he does retire, hopefully at Liverpool in 2-3 years' time, I'd say I'd put a bid in for the. I'd put a bid in for the Arejo, really. If he is to go to Juve or whatnot. But the Barcelona players, still got 4 minutes left in this game, 4.5 minutes. But the way in which the compact nature this Barcelona side have played, it's really good. But even still, when the type of quality Real Madrid do possess, you just expecting more. It's just been so far passive, far too lethargic, really. It just says a lot when Real Madrid's best attacking opportunities in the last 20 minutes have fell to Rudiger when they're literally forcing to the man up, and then they're just relying Real, just putting a man up front, like a centre half up front there, really. You honestly think Real Madrid with the team with the man down, not the man with the advantage. Fran Garcia down the left hand side now. They've gone full on Stoke City, this Real Madrid side here, trying to force balls into the penalty area to Rudiger. Chat, is Joselu still at Real? Let's have a little look here. Is Joselu still at Real? No, don't think he is. Obviously, Arda Güler was on the bench as well, and he hasn't even got a game. But yeah, it's just absolute awesome madness, chat. Yeah. Got 3 minutes left in this game, chat. It should be a Real Madrid defeat. Kylian Mbappe! Big save! What a save by Pena. Tell you what, how's he denied Kylian Mbappe there? A low dive to his bottom left. You would have put your mortgage on Mbappe scoring that, but nah. Pena's like, nah, I'm going to put an outstretched, strong left hand there to deny the Frenchman. Ball to the penalty area. Edge of the penalty area. That is so poor by Real. Got the flick on. Yeah. If Real Madrid want to play like this, they have in the last 20 minutes, playing the ball in long and getting. Real Madrid need a target man. I suppose Karim Benzema, when he played for them, just allowed them to play very differently. But again, Benzema going to the Saudi League, was it the year before last? It's just staggering, really. Like, yes, they've brought in Kylian Mbappe and Jude Bellingham, but I think they've digressed. they've gone backwards. Madness, to say the least. But it is what it is. Dare I say, I still think Real Madrid still needs a striker. Like a strong physical striker that will really get them up at the top end of the pitch. Because whatever they're trying to experiment over the last 12 months since Jude's come in, it's just not working. It is not working at all. And chat, I'm telling you, if Dani Olmo, if Liverpool got the opportunity, if Barca can't manage to register Dani Olmo this season or whatever happens, or if they're looking to sell maybe Dani Olmo, so yeah, I'd love us to put a bid in for him. There's a minute left. I really love him from a technical point of view. He had a very good Euros, as we know, did Olmo. But yeah, that looks like it's going to be full time in the next minute. And Barcelona, absolutely phenomenal performance from them, really. And even when they've gone down to 10 men, sorry there, chat, I've put the bloody wrong red card on. It's red card for Barcelona. Do apologise, everyone. Silly by me. It's not, Real Madrid haven't been down to 10 men. It's Barcelona that have been down to 10 men. Good tackle there. I'll tell you what, Pedro got the ball there. It's a good tackle. But Barca fans will be made up, and rightly so. They're players. And that is full time. And what a performance. A phenomenal performance by the Barcelona players tonight. Fully deserved their 5-2 win. Tell you what a performance that has been. What a performance. But Real Madrid, I tell you, they're not the Real Madrid of old, really, in the Super Cup this evening. They need to somehow work out what they're doing with the likes of Mbappe, the likes of Mbappe, the likes of Rodrigo, likes of obviously Vinicius Jr., but Jude Bellingham, man. If you've not been watching him in this Real Madrid side since he's joined them, I get he had a lot of goals and he played well last season, but when you actually watch him in a game-to-game basis, he just does nothing. Really, he just strolls around the pitch and expects the order of Jude Bellingham to get him over the line. Like, man, he was just so passive. Like, he wasn't aggressive enough. He was just so lazy. And I tell you what, being lazy or not putting in the correct amount of effort at Real Madrid, the fans are so ruthless. And I tell you what, if he has another game like that for the remainder of the season, I think the fans will be on Jude Bellingham's back because it wasn't good enough tonight. But chat, if you're still in here, everyone, make sure you do head over to the Cop Council. I'll finish off in a little second. Connor is going to be live, taking you through all the latest news anyway. He's live now, but as Mark said, Connor's link is in the description, in the comments, sorry, chat. But a massive thank you to everyone that has tuned in tonight, everyone. Very much appreciated. Tell you what, we've had a very good game here tonight. And tell you what, Barcelona, certainly when they play like they have done tonight, I think they've got a very big opportunity of winning the Champions League this year. Do I think they will win it? No. But certainly if they play like they have done tonight, they'll have every opportunity of getting into the latter stages of the Champions League. That's why it's so important, really. Liverpool finishing in the top 8. But Real Madrid, they've got the work cut out, really, in terms of just... I don't think the order of Real Madrid will get them to the final, but we've been here, done that. Real Madrid somehow get to finals and win Champions League finals, but yeah, Jude Bellingham, man. If you've not watched him this season, so lazy, man. And Vinny Jr.'s got a strop on there on the bench. But yeah, I'm hoping the Saudis don't buy him for like $1 billion and give the money to Perez. Like, obviously he was linked with a move to the Saudi Pro League, wasn't he, Vinny Jr.? But Yamal is the hype wheel with this lad, 100%. So Yamal, get him to the Premier League. If there's any club, I know obviously it'd take an absolute bloody fortune to get him to any Premier League team to sign him. But what a joy it is to watch him, and certainly Rafinha as well going forward. And Dani Olmo, there we go. He's just pointed to the ground saying that he's staying. But certainly, it's not up to you, dear Dani Olmo. It's up to the La Liga and getting you registered anyway. But chat, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you are watching on the repeats, any Barca fans, well done. And chat, see you later for another episode. A massive thank you to everyone that has tuned in. Make sure you do head over to Connor's channel now. It should be live now, talking about it, Eds. Well, for another night, we'll be live tomorrow. Talk about more Liverpool news as well. Hit that subscribe button down below if you are new. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Ta-ra.